Make the Word of God a foundation, ideological framework upon which your life can be built. Now, one of the laws of wealth, I'm going to share two today. One is the law of awareness. Remember, I told you that wealth is anchored on laws, not on effort, not on a personal opinion. I don't care about your personal opinion. I care about the statutory function of things. Tell me what things are for what they are, so that anywhere I am in the world, I can be as successful as I want. Next month, I'm off to Qatar. What am I going to do? Business. I'm off to Malaysia. These are Malaysians, Asians, Indians. So if you're complaining that things are not working because you're black, but what about people who are also black who are successful? Come on, talk to me now. Okay. And now if I live in the US, you say, oh, because I live in America. But then I was born in Aba. Say it. Did you hear what I said? I went to Ndokirut Primary School. Say it. So the first law is the law of awareness. You can never desire what you're not aware of. What happened to her? The reason why she was asking for car keys is because she's not aware there's a factory. The reason why she was excited about iPhone, you got an iPhone, you're happy, is because she's not aware there's a factory that produces iPhone. So the first thing you want to do to a man is increase his awareness. You will increase his possibility of what is possible. But that's another conversation. There are 3 levels of awareness. We're going to talk about it later on. But the second law is the law of study. Write it down, the law of study. Okay? Even though you're aware that something exists, it is impossible to operate what exists if you have no knowledge of what exists. In other words, if I tell you that somebody's out there waiting for you, okay? If I tell somebody's out there waiting for you, okay? What's your name, sir? Daniel. Well, somebody's out there waiting for you. What are you going to do with that? You should go and see the person. Please give him the microphone. Give him the microphone. Quickly, give him the microphone. Okay? Daniel, somebody's out there waiting for you. What are you going to do?
I would ask, is it the police?
Aha! You see, somebody's waiting for you is awareness. Who is that? Is knowledge. Well, Mark Zuckerberg is waiting for you outside. Well, there's a Boko Haram, there's a terrorist out there waiting for you.
I don't think
you see. So awareness is being conscious of the presence of something. Knowledge is understanding that which is present. If I didn't tell him somebody's outside, he would not have no desire for what is outside. So a man's mind must be expanded to affect his disposition. You can't put a 12 by 12 idea in a 4 by 4 mind. So let me finish this. One of the laws of wealth is the law of duality. Law of what? Duality. For every left, finish it, there's a right. For every up, there's a down. For every light, there is darkness. For every female, there is a male. See? Which means God creates things twice. Are you with me? Law of duality. How many eyes do you have? See? How many sight? Which means it takes 2 eyes to see. See? How many nostrils? How many nose? How many lips? How many mouth? How many legs? How many movement per time? So in creating wealth, 2 things must happen simultaneously. Oh, I wish I've got my time today. Come on now. You look for my trouble, I'm going to give you double. So you see, 2 eyes, 1 sight, 2 nostrils, 1 nose, 2 lips, 1 mouth, 2 legs, 1 movement per time. So in the journey of wealth, 2 things are supposed to happen simultaneously. Number 1 is business. Number 2 is an investment happening at the same time. So if you want to build wealth, you must be doing 2 of them at the same time. That's the cardinal law. Most of us never learned about investment. We only learn about business in our families. We come in contact with investment ideology after we have made mistakes in our life, and the time we are now 40 and 50, we're looking for investment for 500 returns in 1 week, and which comes with the corresponding likelihood to wipe the money away. Investment grows with over a long period of time. But most of us never came in contact with investment concept in the house. We only came in contact into a Ponzi scheme that people introduce us with the hope that our money will multiply without us creating value. That's the problem. And that's why you've lost a lot of money in investment. It means that investment is not bad. What is bad is your knowledge about what investment represents. Investment is not a scam. Investment is not a casino. Investment is not a gamble. Investment requires buying a real tangible asset, and I'll give it time to grow while your business is growing at the same time. In other words, business and investment must happen simultaneously while you're growing wealth. Now, if you missed it, don't let your children miss it. Please write it down. If you missed it, which means this session is for you to start recovering your mind, and then but give that speed to your children so that now, early enough, they know the concept first before the act itself. So, remember, life does not reward you according to your effort. Finish it. Life rewards you according to your definition. If you're in business here, raise your hand. If you're in business, raise your hand. If you are in business, raise your hand. Put your hands down. If you're not in business, raise your hand. If you're not in business, stand on your feet. If you're not in business, stand on your feet. If you're not in business, stand on your feet. Okay. Can I get the microphone, please? Microphone. Yes, give it to my brother. You're not in business. Give it to my brother. No, give it to him right there. Yes, you're not in business, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Do you make money every month?
Yes.
How?
I work for a company.
You work for a company?
Yes.
The company you work for, did you apply for it?
Yes.
Did you send your CV?
Yes, sir.
What does your CV contain? Your competences?
Yes, sir.
Years of experiences? Yes. And the results you've gotten in your life, right? Yes. That particular position, did other people apply for that same position too?
Yes, sir.
So, which means you came there amongst other competitors to defend why you should be employed.
Yes.
And in the employment, they looked at what you could do and see how valuable it can be in the company.
Yes.
Were you able to convince them to take you?
Yes, I was able to convince.
Is that negotiation and sales?
That's sales.
Oh, and when you finally convince them that what you have is beautiful and you sold to them, they pay you money every month.
Yes, sir.
What is business? Come on, talk to me now.
Okay,
Write this down. Business is anything you do that brings money to you. Correct. If you're not in business here, raise your hand. The hands are gone. Please sit down, ladies and gentlemen. Crazy. What is business? Anything you do that brings money to you. What's business? Anything you do that brings money to you. What is investment? Anything your money does that brings money to you. So you make money, you let your money make money before you spend the money. But that's not what you learned. You know, when daddy and mommy come back from work or from whatever they go to, they come back, at the end of the day, daddy gets money. What does daddy do? He spends the money. That's what you observe. So in your psychology, contextually, you only think that money is for expenses. So each time you make money, what do? You go spend the goddamn thing. And you say, look, I take care of my family. You're bragging about wrong knowledge. Can I ask a question again? If I buy this water for $10,000, so for 10,000 naira, I bought this water for 10,000 naira as a water seller, or I produce this water, the cost of production, every expenses added leads to the cost of production for 10,000. If I put this water on sale for 15,000, have I made profit? How much profit? How much profit? What if I told you that's why you're broke? Because the answer means your mind is not working very well. I'll tell you why. Whenever I sell an item that I contributed in the value proposition and the value production, and I sell it and I get extra thing on top of that, that is not profit, that's margin. That's a compensation for my time, energy, and wisdom. Which means if I don't produce the next one, I will have money. If I take the 5,000 that I made as margin and put it in an investment, and the 5,000 makes 1,000, the 1,000 is my profit. So you don't make profit in business, you make margin. Because you called it profit, that's why you blew the money. Because to you, that's the end of the journey for the money. Because what is happening to you is ideologically flawed. I'm an accountant, right? I read accounting in my first degree. I'm also a certified tax consultant in the United States of America. These are the nonsense they taught us in school. So, the cycle of money, the true value of money, write it down, the true values of money, the two pillars of money. The first value of money is the value that created the money. For if I produce a service to you, I give you service, that service translates to money. That's the first value. I sold this water to you. This water represents value. You give me 10,000, 15,000. That's the first value of money. The second value of money is that this money must repeat what I repeat for you to be called a complete cycle of wealth. When the money you've made makes more money, the cycle has completed. In other words, in business, you make margins. In investment, you make profit. Profit is because you did not actively contribute to the process that led to that money. Oh, God. Does it make sense? Okay, now watch this again. Any problem that cannot wait for your money to multiply is not for you to solve. Now, your people are about to call you stingy now. Say it again. Any problem that cannot wait for your money to multiply is not for you to solve. So if two of us are in the same business of selling pure water, and the cost of this water is 10,000, and we start, I buy 1,000 pieces, you buy 1,000 pieces, I'm opening a shop at Otako, I sell 15,000, you sell 15,000. At the end of the year, month, I have made, say, 5 million, you may also make 5 million. To my mind, ideologically, that's the reward of my labor. So I will still live in Nyanya, in that 2 rooms, and take 4,000 of that 5,000, which is about 4 million, and invest it, and keep working as though my money is 1,000. So my living expenses are around 1,000. Your balling expenses are around the 5,000. So which means you buy new car before me. You move out of Nyanya before me. And as soon as you move up, your expenses catch up with you. Come on, stay with me. So after 5 years, my 4,000 every month has made another 4 million. So I can come and meet you in Asokoro from the money my money has made, not the money that I've made. Come on, are you with me? Yes, are you with me? Now, what if customers come? Your expenses has matched up with your margin. You can't reduce price. You can't. Because as you live longer, life becomes more expensive. Please write it down. As you live longer, your child in primary school, school fees, secondary school fees is not the same thing. So as your expenses is growing, it reduces the disposable income you can use to make anything you want because your expenses have caught up with the amount of margin you're making. And because I lived frugally, I lived small and let my money to work and catch up, I can reduce my price. So now watch this. After 6 months into the business, remember I'm living at 1,000. You have moved to Nyanya. You have moved from Nyanya to Asokoro. You're not buying a big car, which means your life expenses is equal and above your margin. Is that correct? So even if no matter what happens, they can't do reduce price. In fact, you want to increase price. You say Buhari and Abiola and Tinubu, they're not your problem. Watch this. I will now reduce my price from 15,000 to 14,000. You can't. You cannot. So the customer comes into the shop and buys my water. I say it's 14. They say, are you sure it's not fake? They open the water. They test it. It's original. It's 14,000. They go back to your shop. You open it. It's the same thing. 15,000. See that guy, they do juju. And guess what happened? Nobody comes to your shop anymore. They come to my shop because I'm offering the same value at a lower price because my life expenses is like minimum. Why? Guess what? What's logic? The reason why it's easy for me to reduce my price, number one, my life expenses is low because if I invest the previous money, it will make up for the discount I gave in the last money.
Thanks for watching and also taking time to engage with our previous content. I saw your comments and I will respond to it immediately. Meanwhile, feel free to also share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. Please don't forget to share this video with someone. We have a unique package for you on the first link in the description of this video. If you found value in today's discussion, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Kingdom Wealth Channel for more empowering content that helps build wealth in a godly way. We believe that every subscriber is not just a number, but a valued member of our growing community. If you're not subscribed to Kingdom Wealth Channel, you might not see us again, so hit the subscribe button now. But if you are a member of Kingdom Wealth Channel, congratulations, you are growing every day.